good morning! And a very windy good morning from Blackpool. There's the Pleasure Beach behind us. It's a bit windy today as the hurricane from America is sweeping across the country as it decides to make its way to hotter climates and disperse. But it doesn't deter the tripper, dude. We're here. We've got the big one shut today, we've just informed, and a few other rides. Infusion's starting late. Nathan's here. Say good morning, Nathan. Morning. As usual, Nathan's dressed like he's not going to Antarctica today. He's just not dressed like he should be. There you go. I think he'll be colder later on. So anyway, we've just been looking at this. And we'll have to read the plaque because we haven't got a clue what it's supposed to be. But yeah, as you can see, it's very rough today on the old Irish Sea. In fact, I'm getting wet today. So we'll just have a look who made this, and then we'll head off into the park, queue up, go on a few rides. It'll be a dark ride day today, I think. Right, well, we've just come from the ticket office, found out that there's a couple of things closed today. The infusion's closed, opening late. Big one isn't on as normal. Anyway, wind, you only need to blow a bit and that's not on. But we're going to go on the river caves now, which is just up here. River caves, the second oldest ride in the park. Built in 1905, and it's still a great ride. So we're going to go on there now. See what happens. See you on the ride. So we're off on the river caves. This is probably one of the best dark rides in the UK now. I do think Alice in Wonderland, well, Alice's Wonderland is slightly better. This is very well themed. I would say the only problem with this nowadays is that it needs some more animatronics, doing a little bit more than what they already do. And now we're coming into the park now, where above where we are now there's now a ceiling. It was all completely open before. There was a restaurant cafe upstairs, and right above us is where the gold mine used to come down. It used to go right round this corner, which is where we're going now, and copy this ride. And the Wallace and Gromit ride upstairs is built on the exact same track as the gold mine. It's just the cars that are different, and now they're powered cars, so they can't go down the track as quick. But there are one or two effects still on Wallace and Gromit that were on the gold mine, like the big waft of air that hits you as you go down the hill at the beginning. It has one or two different themes. There was a different song playing last week, wasn't there? With an harmonica. Into the Valley of the Kings now, in Wales. The Valley of the Kings.
Carved out of the sandstone cliff on the west bank of the Nile stand the temples of the Abu Simbel. They remained unknown to the outside world until their discovery in 18...
Now these two guys here, they've been like this for years. It's about time that they got a grip and made them a bit more fluent. I mean, they look stupid with such jerky reactions. And what they're supposed to be wafting is sat inside, not outside. This could do with a bit more lighting. The Egyptian themed area. It's very, very dark in here. Could do with a little bit more illumination. It is very nice though. Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor will be coming round any second. Then Charlton arrest another half in his chariot. And they'll say, what are you two doing at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Into the Aztecs themed area. This is my favourite bit. You can actually see the ceiling on this one. It's the first time all round you can see just the bare ceiling from above walking through.
Burning and cracking in the tropical sun. And here, Sir Barnum was anointed king in 1130.
A bit jerky because we're going up the lift hill for the final drop outside.
A city where once a million the mighty city of Angkor was.
What I really want to know is, well, we've got two horses in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to bin liner tunnel, ready for the final drop outside. There used to be all water falling down here. I don't know where that's gone. There used to be a waterfall there, all flying down. That's what used to wet you through. More than this little dip here. And also there used to be a bridge going over the top there. You used to get off at that side. You used to come over a bridge and get off at this side. That's not there anymore. There's bin liner tunnel. We're going up the ramp now. Apologies about the wind sound. It'll be terrible on the camera, I think. But yeah, up towards the old iconic Big Dipper station, which had to be rebuilt because there was a fire in 1935. The infusion is late running today. And as I say, the big one's not working. But we can still have a coffee. Can't we, Nathan? So we're going to go for a coffee now. My favourite place. This is the Oyster Bar. Here she is, my favourite lady. It's bloody cold out there this morning.
Coffee?
Oh yes, please. See, she knows me already.
It's the normal one, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to go on Fusion now, but last week when we came to the Pleasure Beach I noticed this. She didn't do a very good job of him, did she? She can't be a very good palm reader, can she? She should have been saying, oh, your future looks very bleak. Grand Prix. Grand Prix. I couldn't, you know when I said, what the hell's called Grand Prix? That's called Grand Prix. There, look. The pin badges last week. I thought, where the hell's the Grand Prix? I used to love these when I was a child. These are my favourite ride in the park. There used to be little twin stroke engines. But according to Nathan, he says they're now electric. It's a great ride. And it's very long for a child as well. You think you're on it for a good 20 minutes when you're a kid. But anyway. Oh, that wind's terrible. If you can hear a lot of wind noise today, it's because the wind is howling. 60-mile-an-hour winds apparently we're supposed to be getting. As we turn the corner to see Infusion. Infusion is great for taking photos. It's a really photogenic place. The log flume used to be in this where the Infusion is now, which was built in the 60s. Can't remember when they took it down. But here's the Infusion. This used to be at Pleasureland in Southport. It used to be the Tizer ride. It's called Traumatizer at the Southport. And it certainly is traumatising because it's the roughest coaster on the park. But it's very aesthetically pleasing when you look at it. You can't see it going up yet. We're coming out the lift till any minute. And then we have the Dipper. The first coaster built in the 1920s. And there was no road, this bit here didn't exist in the 1920s. It was all sand, the beach came right up and underneath the coaster. It was only the year after, 1935 I think, the road was built to house everything. Operation seems slow today, it's not coming out yet. So not only are we going to get thrown around in the roughest coaster, we're going to get thrown around and get wet at the same time. Whose idea was it to come here today? Not yours, no it was mine, wasn't it, to be fair. I wonder what they're going to do with this little bit. Little beach. Life's a beach. The fountains aren't on today. Usually have water spurting out of these fountains here on the ride. It's very effective. And when it's sunshine in a nice sunny day, it looks gorgeous around this area. Walking to this ride is better than actually going on the ride. That's where the train goes round at the other side of the track. The signs have all been cleaned up because they used to be filthy. Probably better than the ride itself. There's this little fountain here. We like that, don't we? We like that little fountain. It does nearly need cleaning, does the big one, doesn't it? It's full of sand. Anyway, we'll see you after we've had a ride on Infusion. We've just been on Infusion. Wasn't actually that bad really. Quite a smooth ride today. Just do a little bit of filming and going round. It's just started to absolutely lash it down here. Don't know whether you can see it on the water, but it's pouring down. We're getting wet now, aren't we, Nathan? The fireworks tonight, Canadian entry, that's been cancelled. I don't know when that's going to they're going to reschedule that, or that's just it, they don't do that again. I don't know, we'll have to find out off Mr. Google. Wow, it's really raining now. I wouldn't like to be on that ride. I bet they're getting absolutely soaked wet through. And into the break room. Wow, it's really raining at the moment. Getting soaked wet through. Not good at all. Nathan's got the right idea. Going inside. Woo! So we'll decide what ride we're going on next and see in a little while. Wow. We're going to go on Wallace and Gromit now. A bit of dark ride action. Get a little bit drier. Woo! Certainly is. Certainly brisk. Woo. Ooh. Let's go and sit in a slipper. Oh.
You'd like grease for bearings?
So we're off on Wallace and Gromit now.
Check the brakes now.
Lots of wind effect here. That's from the old gold mine ride. There it is. Alright, dude.
No crackers from me. We can help you let my go. Hold on, Ron. Hold on. It's my time for breakfast this morning, Gromit. Porridge today, that. Tuesday.
Porridge? You don't want porridge, you want some cheese.
Is it supposed to do that? Don't worry, man. It's under control.
gonna get run over. Oh! This is the part of the ride now. The first ride we went on, the river caves, is downstairs below us. And all this bit used to be open. You could see the river caves from up here when you were on the gold mine. But now it's all covered in.
That's my machine. I've got patent pending on that.
Oh, it's dark, Mum. I'm scared.
Oh well. Hey, my favourite bit. The scene from Ghost. I love it. He's got a bum in his trousers.
Oh, it's creepy in here.
What's this? Get me down! Help! Get me down, Miss Kingston! Oh, that's right enough. You'll be hearing from the solicitor about this. Your EP6000, man. Capable of over 125 RPM. That's rabbit tongue.
Heard you have a spotted rabbit bomber and triple straight on out of the right of that.
And that's it. The end of Wallace and Gromit.
Good boy, Gromit, man. Well done. We did it.
Bunny!
Well, that went as well as could be expected.
Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Wallace and Gromit. See you next time. So after a great ride on Wallace and Gromit, I love that ghost scene where she's riding him up and down. I think that's hilarious. So we're going down towards the Alice's Wonderland, which will probably go on later. In my opinion, probably the best themed ride on the park. Whoa! You must not stand up. Let's see what this ride's like nowadays. It's supposed to be painted up a little bit and it's supposed to be fixed a few things. We'll soon find out. Oh, that frightened me. Oh, well, it's not like it's usual. Today seems to have been brightening up now. Very much doubt that light. Should have all of these falling in towards you, shouldn't they? Oh, it's one of my ex-girlfriends. Nathan jumped.
It wasn't a thing, it was the air hound.
You jumped. You jumped.
It wasn't a thing, it was the air sound.
Nathan and jumped on the jump scare. Must you remember that for highlight of the day. Oh, he's a bit flappy. Getting a bit shirty. Oh. Don't see, that was miles too early. Oh. Oh, now we're going downhill at the slowest pace I've ever been. Oh. Oh, this car doesn't know what it's doing. It certainly looks a lot better than it used to. Right, car. Some more of the expert. Look at the speed of this trommel. What speed do you call that? The slowest train in Blackpool. Oi, they're not, the skeletons aren't riding the bicycles. They should be going round and round. There you go. There's a ride on the ghost train. See you in a bit. So we've just come off the ghost train. We went round this corner and Nathan here jumped on the oldest ghost train in the world. Can you believe that? Oh, that was so funny. Hey, that cracked me up. Where are we going now? Alice. See, the monsters are out today. Hey, or what? Alice and the other one. What's the other one?
The horses.
Oh, Derby Racers. One of our favourite rides is Derby Racers. So we're going to go on Alice now. As I said before, it's a dark ride day today. So we're going to have a tea party, yeah? On Alice. There we go. 21st of September. 28th. That is absolutely beautiful. You only see it as you see it better as you're going around the top there. When you look down, it looks gorgeous. A little feature of the park that you don't see unless you're on the ride. Well, you don't see it properly unless you're on the ride. So, just stand here, Nathan. I don't think you. Are you not tall enough to? I'm sorry, you can't go on this yet. There you go. It really is a spectacular little ride, this.
Hello everyone.
Woo.
This is Alice.
Let's get in the little Cheshire Cat.
Come along to my Wonderland. All night trip.
So here we go on Alice. Woo. We're going down the rabbit hole with the rabbit today. The rabbit's with us. Through Storm City. There he is, look. Trying to get where he's going. To the rabbit hole. And through the trommel.
I'm going upside down, Mummy.
Oh, where are we going now? We're going to go down, down, and even further down. Woo! Here's Alice playing with a little Willie. Oh, sorry, a big thin Willie. We're going fast again, aren't we? I think we're on Wild Mouse. I think there's a bit of lighting missing there. Through the daisies. Humpty Dumpty. Just Oh, too early again. Oh, he's there, look. All splattered. My mate's here. He's a right fun guy. What I've always wanted to know is, what has that bit got to do with Alice in Wonderland? And there should be something that comes out of this well that's not working anymore. And we're going up towards the exit of the ride now. It's a lot better now they've painted it and rehashed it. It's a lot brighter, more vibrant. You can't exactly see it on the camera, but it is a lot more vibrant. And there we go. The Cheshire Cat hopes you've enjoyed your adventures in Wonderland. And out to the giant mushrooms. And there's that little fountain down the bottom there. It's one of the nicest areas, that. Not many people know it's there. So there we go. There's your ride on Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to go on Derby races now. It's over here. One of mine and Nathan's favourite rides, that. This bit outside is nearly as long as bloody ride, isn't it? Well, there's nothing being repaired today, don't you? They repair all the cars in here. Can't be anything being repaired today because the door's shut. Well, this bit here, that's one of the nicest little bits. Oh, hail. Hey.
This side out for me, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to undo my belt. I'm terrible for that. It's still a good little ride, that, isn't it? Thank you, love. So we're going to go on Derby races now, after a super drive on Alice. One thing we're not going to go on today is that blooming great big thing behind it, Valhalla. There's no way we're going on there. We came last week and went on and we got absolutely, I've never been as wet in my life. I've never been as wet going on Valhalla before. But I got so wet through last week, absolutely wet through. The organ's now waiting because the part came from Belgium. So we take them most of the year. I think the guy actually walked all the way from Belgium to Blackpool to deliver it. But the organ is superb. And this is one of the nicest rides on the park. This is also one of the oldest rides as well. It's been here for a long, long time. So we'll see after we've had a ride on the Derby races. So we've just been on the Derby races, which is great. And we just noticed this, just been to the toilet. We just noticed this. Loo of the Year 2010. Can't be that, can you? So what happened for the rest of 8 years then? What happened to it 2011, 2013? Did it not get, what did it come then? 30th at Loo of the Year or something? So we're going to have a head over to the other side of the park now, to Burger King. I did get that right this week, didn't I? It is Burger King. And we're going to have something to eat. And I'll put some pictures on Instagram. It is very quiet here today. There's the ice arena. Hot ice, which we have been to see this year, earlier in the season. And we can say we did watch the first half, because when you go and see the show, you either see the first or the second half. One of either. You don't see both unless you pay to go and see it at night. But we saw the first half earlier this year. And we thought it was, quite frankly, rubbish, didn't we? We weren't impressed at all, were we? I've been many times to a hot ice show, and it used to be fantastic. But we weren't impressed at all when we went earlier this year. It was rather rubbish. There's one of the iconic rides that's disappeared, been at the park since 1960s, not there anymore. The monorail. And if ever the Pleasure Beach could really do with a monorail, it's right now. The park's looking absolutely fantastic. But yet you can't see a lot of it. And you will see some fantastic views from a monorail on here with the new ride icon and the rest of the improvements. Looks like Jeffrey Thompson is parked in the station this morning. I don't know who's out on track, Carol Jean or something. All the trains here are named after members of the Thompson family. This one here, for example, is Jeffrey Thompson OBE. That's one of the nicest ones, I think. Really are spectacular little trains. And there's a closed carriage there at the end, which they don't get out very often these days. If you ever want to know which train's running on the track for any particular day, just need to look at that board down there. We've got Carol Jean running again today. She's a popular bird, isn't she, that Carol Jean? She seems to have been on track every time we've been to the park. And there's a ride over there that I'll tell you about later on, little children's ride, that I've learned something about recently. But I'll tell you more about that later as we cross over the railway tracks. Make sure there's no trains coming. Don't want you getting run down, Nathan. Especially not today. Down towards the avalanche. Don't know if the avalanche is going today. Have you seen it going yet? Oh yeah, have I? Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? Not the time to be on the coaster now, because it's pouring down right at the very minute. Past the Laughing Man, who's been here since 1935. Oh dear, somebody get him some lozenges. Get him some lozenges, quick, he's lost his voice. Well, he must be is he laughing inside there? He's laughing at somebody's batteries have gone up Mike. First time I've been and he's not been working ever. Yeah, he's been there since 1935, which was the same year that the Grand National coaster was built. My favourite wooden coaster, which we'll probably be going on again later. So I'll head on over to Burger King and have a bit of a Whopper meal or something. We'll see you in a little while. Well, we're now going to go on Icon. The rain has stopped, so we're going to take our chances. And the mist is on the ride today. The mist is working. Woo! And look at this for a queue line. There is no queue. It's a walk-on. A brand new spanking ride. And it's a walk-on. Can't beat it. The Immelman looking good today. See what the ride gives out in the wet. Avalanche is running today. The old wristband ready. In case you're wondering how they changed the cars on Icon, because there's only one train running today, so just come in the station. If you can see that line there, comes all the way up the wall. When they change the cars, the whole wall moves backwards that way, and then they drive the next car onto the track, and then it all comes back this way again. It takes about 5 minutes to put a new train on. You can put 3 trains on altogether. It really is a stunning coaster. It's got one of the best trains you've ever seen, up close anyway. We're coming in October, late night, 27th of October, open until 10 o'clock is the park. So we'll get to round it with the lights on, because they have actually paid for the lights to be put on. They're all in the side of the car there. We have halogen bulbs on the front as well. See the launch. So we'll see you after we've had a ride on Icon. We've just had a ride on Icon. Superb ride there, wasn't it, Nate? Now we're going to go on Avalanche. So a great ride on Avalanche there. Riding a lot better than normal. Now I'm just going to show you this bit now. It's something that's in the children's garden, and it's lovely. And I think it should get a lot more credit than what it deserves. And it's this little man over here. That little scarecrow there. It's absolutely fantastic. Themed up, his face looks great. But nobody ever looks at him. Because nobody ever sees him because of the trees and the bushes that are in front of him. Like this great big thing here. I think he's great and he should be given a better position. Looks like they've got all the pumpkins out ready for Halloween. Oh, them signs weren't in last week, were they? There's some goats. And there's one of the old flumes from the old log flume, which was where Infusion was. Nathan stood modelling it. And then we'll go past Beaver Way. Can't beat a bit of beaver. Especially after you've been out on town. We're going to go on the Big Dipper then. This path here, you come down from the top there, Nickelodeon Street, and that ramp goes down to the railway and the children's place, Nickelodeon Land. And this little path here is just a little shortcut that nobody ever uses, except for me. Past the old cars and the fountain that they've now put in. I've never even seen that before. So we're going to go on the Dipper. First coaster built in the park, opened in the 1920s. This never used to be here. This was all, when I was growing up, this was just concrete. But you used to get lots of people coming in and standing there. And there used to be some shops as well. Hey up, broken down. Send for RAC. Get green flag out. Well, you don't need green flag now, don't you? Can't repair them. You need an electrician. They're electric now, aren't they? It used to be twin stroke engines when I was a kid. There's the best view of Avalanche. Right there. I think that's a great view. Anyway, we'll go on the Dipper. Roller coaster. I'm not going to call it Nickelodeon Street. Wow, the wind is blasting. The sea is rough. There's a bit of avalanche from here as well. So just a ride on the Revolution. Steeplechase is opening, we think, so we'll go on that. We have a chance of going on everything they've got open today. We've been on every single flat ride they've got so far. We've got Grand National to do. We're running some MTGGs around the track, doing a test run. Probably do a couple of empty run test runs. It's a photo, buddy. Let's see. I got my arms up. Always look terrible on the photo, so I never ever look at them. So it started raining again now, so we decided to go on steeplechase. And as long as Nathan doesn't cheat like he did last week, by leaving the station too quickly, we should have a good race. So we'll see you after we've been on steeplechase. Operators, alright, getting fed up to death of hearing that, don't they? Just had a few rides on Icon, Infusion, steeplechase. Gonna go on the most iconic ride, what I think, on the Pleasure Beach, which is a Grand National. Built in 1935 at a cost of £25,000. It's actually only a single track, it's not two tracks. It's called a Mobius track, which is one track with two trains on. Mobius Loop, sorry, it's called. Mobius Loop. And there it is. That's a great station. A very iconic station, the Grand National. Very art deco. One of my favourite rides, my favourite stations, favourite everything really, the Grand National. Art deco period was certainly a fantastic period. Wish we had some architects who built things like this today. Everything has to be square today. So we'll go and have a ride on here. See you shortly. So we've just had a ride on the Dipper. Still a fantastic iconic ride. The flying machines aren't working today, unfortunately. Oldest ride. It really is a bit bland up this, up the north end of the Pleasure Beach. It's stuck these grass ornamental things in. You know, and there could be something here to entertain people. So I think they could do a little bit better with that. But it still looks nice, presentable. Walking around the Hiram Maxim Rockets now. We're going to have another re-ride on the Derby races. And it's nearly come to the end of our day. As it's 4:20. I'm going to head up to 5 o'clock. I'm going to have a look around some shops or something after. Valhalla's not been working all day today. You can always tell whether it's working because the water's usually coming out. Go and have another re-ride on here. I don't think I've ever seen the park as dead. I thought it was quiet last week. Well, this week it's even quieter. We have our last trip till the 27th of October. It is a lot nicer than it used to be. A hell of a lot nicer. That building over there, where you can see over there, there used to be a cable car that came out from there, went right over to the other side of the park, way over the bridge. Well, that's not here anymore, unlike the monorail. Only than the train, there's nothing really to get around the park. But it really does need a monorail. Such a shame that they had to take it down to put Icon in. Anyway, we'll go on Derby races and we'll see you after we arrive. Well, we've come to the end of our afternoon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Regardless of the weather, it's been a pretty good day. We were going to go on Icon for the last ride of the day. We stood in the queue for 10 minutes and then the guy said, sorry, it's closed. So we had to come off. So for the first time this year, I've experienced some Icon downtime. But anyway, we've had a good day. We've had a good afternoon, haven't we, Nathan? Ooh, crocodile. You know them golf balls? That's what they found in it when they opened it up. Look, see, 12 foot long. When they captured it, it's real. Well, I won't say that one's real. But the real one had 223 golf balls inside it. Well, anyway, I digress. So we've had a great day. I think we've been on nearly every single thing that was open in the park today. We've done every dark ride they've got. Done every coaster that was open, I think, haven't we?
Yeah.
Apart from the little junior coaster. So we're just going to get in the car and have a drive further up the prom. Let's see. Highlight of the Pleasure Beach today, Nathan? Derby races?
Yeah.
Again?
I like it.
Yeah, good ride. Good old-fashioned ride, I should say. Yeah. My one to the day was going on the ghost train, and I can't believe that Nathan got a jump scare on the ghost train. How pathetic is that? Eh? Oldest ghost train in the world, and Nathan got frightened. I didn't expect that though. I didn't see that last time we were on. Well, last time I were on.
It wasn't the actual thing, it was the sound of the air.
Well, they've done a lot to the train, haven't they? Just crossing the road. They have put a lot more paint on the train. On the ride. Around the neck, he's getting a fair wind up now, isn't it? Yeah, they got they painted the ride inside. It looks pretty good. So, got some merchandise. We sell a big Dibber mug. Lots of mugs. Me and Nathan a mug. Anyway, we'll go get in the car, drive up Blackpool, see what's there. See you in a little while. They've made some real progress on the hotel while we've not been here since last week. All this ground floor seems to be put up and erected, all this steel work. Looking pretty good. And there's the old entrance up there to the park where I used to come in. This round thing here, this hexagonal building here, there used to be an amusement arcade that you could go in before you entered the park. Obviously they use that for the Big Blue Hotel. And there's the Big Blue Hotel. Contemporary boutique hotel. Please take out a second mortgage or a bank loan.